Hello everyone, welcome back to Destiny 2. My name is Master Steve, and thank you for choosing to watch Master and Terra Gaming. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get your power level up for the new Deepstone Crypt raid coming out on Saturday. So, odds are, you probably are an average person who works a job and you don't have all the time in the world. Destiny 2 is probably not your career, and you can't spend hours upon hours upon hours grinding the game all day to get yourself up to 1260 as fast as possible. So let's just talk about how a casual player can get themselves up to 1230 so they can enjoy the new raid on day one when it launches. So when you start Beyond Light, you're going to be between 1050 and 1060 power. And the story missions for Beyond Light, the power level requirements for it jump up pretty significantly. So you're going to need to make sure you hit that soft cap of 1200 relatively quickly. You used to be able to go out and grind the Widow's Walk for blues to get yourself up there to 1200 relatively quickly, but now that's been disabled and it's kind of been an inconvenience. So if you need to get yourself up to 1200 still, the best way I can recommend for you to do that is by going through the Cosmodrome and Europa and go through and get all of the region chests. The region chests contain one blue engram each. Sometimes they'll have a legendary in them, but most of the time they always have one blue, and that blue is typically higher than what you're currently using. So if you just go through and get all of those region chests, you should be sitting about 1150. Then you can go through, do the Beyond Light story, and by the time you're done with the Beyond Light story, you should be sitting at a nice comfortable 1200 power level. So definitely do that. I have guides up on the channel for where all the region chests are in Europa and the Cosmodrome. So if you need help with that, definitely check out those videos. Getting all of the region chests takes about 20 minutes and it's relatively simple. So that's the fastest way I can recommend for you to hit the soft cap. But if you're already at the soft cap, you're probably wondering, well, how do I get up to that 1230 range so I can participate in the raid? Well, it's relatively simple. Most YouTubers recommend that you become an absolute sweat and, start exchanging your gear between all three characters, grind all three characters, and just, go after pinnacle after pinnacle after pinnacle, get yourself up as high as possible, and, get one at a time, get blues, do that stuff. And honestly, that takes a long time. Most of us do not have hours upon hours and hours to dedicate to Destiny 2, and we just want to get it done as fast as possible. So, what you're probably going to want to do is, first of all, accept the fact that we have one reset from now before the raid. So if you just get your powerfuls done for this week, fill out that directory, do the nightfall, do all that stuff, you'll be sitting about 1215-ish, which is, you're halfway there, but you have one reset, so if you just go and do the same thing after the reset, you should be at 1230 relatively comfortably. But for those of us who kind of want to hit it a little faster, here's what you can do. Now, obviously, you're going to want to make sure that you look at your directory, do your 3 Crucible matches, 3 Gambit matches, 3 Vanguard strikes, all that stuff. But then you're going to need to make sure that once all that stuff runs out, you have another decent source of pinnacle gear. The best way that I can recommend you get this higher level gear relatively easily is in the Crucible. So, in Beyond Light, that Bungie has added the feature where if you grind a playlist, you will get, a prime engram every once in a while, which is a very nice feature. And for those of us who enjoy grinding Crucible, it kind of makes it makes matches a lot more fun because, occasionally you'll actually get rewarded for your hard work. So Crucible is your best chance to get yourself leveled up into the 1230 range because the Valor playlist, every little tier of ranks that you hit, like Guardian, Brave, all that stuff, every one of those that you hit will give you a prime reward, which is very nice. But also, while you're grinding the playlist, you also have a chance for prime engrams, which is very helpful. And on top of all of this, the best part of Crucible is going to be the Glory playlist. If you want to get 1230 super fast, the Glory playlist is your best bet. Now, the reason I say this is because every rank you go up in the Glory playlist is one powerful reward. So if you just go from Guardian 1 to Brave 1, you'll get a powerful reward for Guardian 2 and Guardian 3 and all that stuff. So just keep in mind that if you need some quick powerful rewards, go play the Glory playlist. Now I understand a lot of people I mean, you don't feel like getting sweaty in the survival playlist, and you don't feel like, being an absolute try hard and really trying to compete with people. But if you just sit in that playlist for a little bit and try to just go up, a few ranks, you'll be able to see a pretty big difference. So definitely keep your eye out on that. And do not ignore the Glory playlist for any reason. It's definitely a great source of powerful gear. So as long as you do that, that should get you some extra ranks. Like, you don't have to get all the way to Fabled or anything like that. You just need to make sure that you're doing something. So definitely keep that in mind and definitely go out and do that. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. Just remember, do the Glory playlist, grind Crucible, and that should be your best bet to hitting the next rank. I would like to say before this video ends, the channel has recently hit 60 subscribers, which is a pretty big milestone for a small YouTuber like me. I just want to thank everyone for their support, and I look forward to making more content on this channel. All the new subs are keeping me motivated, and I really appreciate everyone watching my videos. So, without further ado, that ends this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.